If your doctor is telling you the abnormalities of a specific markers, for example your high blood pressure, and he or she is trying to bring this level down, either with a recipe that was taught in a medical school or any of the health advisors over here, you may want to consider going for a second opinion. Because your doctor is like most conventional doctors, he's trying to treat the paper, treating your test result by giving you a pill for an ill. And most importantly, your doctor is missing a lot of all these healing opportunities. Under conventional practice, you may have these X symptoms. Your doctor might give you a recipe Y to correct this imbalance, then advise you to come back 6 to 12 months or when things get worse. In reality, when you have these X symptoms, it may slowly progress to X1. And if you do not do anything, you might progress further into advanced stages like X4. Or let's say you have these X symptoms and you opt for this over-counter drug for many years. It might slowly progress and gives you these side effects of A, B, C, and D. I will give you a real-life example over here where someone having all these liver issues. If he or she is not doing anything about it and doesn't change his diet, slowly over time he will change to progress from a healthy liver to this fatty liver. And the steps he or she is taking to change will affect the result thereafter. If he's not doing anything about it for years, he will slowly progress to a stage which is irreversible. So your next step will actually determine the result, and is dependable on many factors. You can also put into practical use. Let's say for example, if you want to cook your meat, you add salt and pepper as your seasoning. You can then choose whether or not you want to cook it right away, or you want to store inside the fridge for a few hours, or you want to leave it overnight. Then when it's time to cook, you can either choose to cook in the air fryer, you can choose to cook in the oven, or maybe if you want to go for deep frying. Do you see where it goes? You tend to have many outcomes. Every time you add a variable, you increase the probabilities. And human metabolism is so sophisticated. You can't oversimplify things by taking just a few pills. In real life, when you have high blood pressure, your doctor is advising you to take less salt. Your reading might drop a little bit, but now you might have headaches. Your moods get a little bit more cranky. You might also feel this anxiousness and anxiety. Just by removing or cutting of sodium in your diet, now you start to experience other symptoms. The advice for less oily food and less fried food might also change someone's eating habits. He or she now might be consuming more vegetables and end up with more anti-nutrients. So you see all this, the possibility can be endless. When you know which steps to take after careful consideration, the improvement you experience becomes unlimited. First, you have to consolidate all the information you have on hand. This could mean your genetic testing if you have done it, or your functional lab test result, your past medical history or your family history, your lifestyle behavior, together with your signs and symptoms. Do also note that your medical test result has to be interpreted in a functional range and not the normal standard range. If you want to find out more, there's a video over here which can get more information. Then when you're ready with all the information, find a functional or integrative doctors that can help you link all the dots. As a functional health practitioner myself, I always source for all these non-optimal markers and try to see if I can link patterns. And I always ask why is there a non-optimal marker. Then correlate with the client's medical history, family history, lifestyle behavior, signs, symptoms, and the medication and supplements if they are taking. You have to view everything together. You can't just aim for just one of the puzzle pieces and guess what he or she is having. I will never just look at one piece of the puzzle and comes up with a conclusion, or with just one information to give you one protocol. I have to view everything from a 30,000 foot view to see a complete full picture. It's like watching one episode of a 10-part series and you're trying to understand the whole story. Do you agree with me? Okay, we have come to the end of this video. If you have not watched the anti-nutrients video, do check out the video here.